Hello everybody, it's Dana Maria. Today I wanted to make a video on the 50 random facts about me. I've been asked to do this maybe 2 times. One of them I asked myself to do it, and so we're gonna get with the video. I'm terribly indecisive. I forgive very easily and I forget any bad beef. I hate the word beef, but if there's been any tension between me and another person, I always most likely will just forget it and treat you like it never happened.
Which is not really good for my self-respect, but I do it anyway.
I would consider myself to be an optimist. I like very natural colors when it comes to my nails, clothes. This is like as feisty as I'm gonna be getting right now, okay?
Just your basic bitch.
Christmas is my favorite season. I absolutely love all genres of music. It just depends on the song. However, I am not a fan of heavy metal, and I don't think I will ever be a fan of heavy metal. I just don't. It's just too much. It's just too loud. And it's just too intense. I'm originally from the Caribbean, but I've spent a lot of my adult and teen life in the United States. I am always 15 minutes early to anything, 15 to 20, 20 to 25, it just depends on the day. But I'm always very early to anything, unless I wake up late or something psychotic happens to me. I'm always gonna be early, and I cannot stand others not being punctual, and I'm disgusted with myself if there are any moments where I am not a punctual girl. This perfume right here is my favorite scent. It is Issey Miyake. It's actually kind of empty-ish, but I have another one, so no face. Yeah, this is my favorite scent, and I think every girl should try this if you have a husband, wife, girl, boy, animal, place, thing. The next fact is I love interacting with humans. That sounds very corny and childish. Not even childish, it just sounds made up. You know, something that a child would say but doesn't really mean or doesn't know the depth of, but I really know the depth of what I just said. But yeah, I love interacting with humans. I work in customer service field right now, and I absolutely love it. If there's a difficult customer, I love it. If there's not a difficult customer, I love it. I just love being around people sometimes. I just love dealing and having to figure out human beings. Bye! I would like to pursue real estate as a career for the reason that it is still kind of customer service oriented, but it is it's kind of entrepreneurial as well, because you can choose to do whatever you want with this. I'm sorry if it looks like I have 5 boobs. I just have 2. I love writing and I love poetry. I love writing poetry. Roses are my favorite flower. And fun fact, one of my viewers from live streaming sent me those roses over there. My room is kind of messy, so don't look at that. But look at the roses. They're hidden behind the mannequin, kind of, but I love roses. They're fake, but so am I. I tend to be a very scornful person. I should not be admitting this on the internet, but I just don't like germs. And I'm not a germaphobe. I would not classify myself as a germaphobe. You know, if I touch money, I'm disgusted and I want to chop my hands off, but I will go wash my hands. Like, for instance, I don't believe in hand sanitizer. I just don't. I don't care who you are, what you say. If you say kills germs, if you say don't kill them, I don't believe in hand sanitizer if you've touched money. I mean, if I'm in a desperate situation where there's only hand sanitizer, I mean, I will lather that on the hand. But hand sanitizer for me is in desperate situations. Like if I've touched a gas pump and there's no sink nearby. That is what hand sanitizer is for me. I hate when people sneeze. I just feel like I hate when I sneeze. Like, I'm not just hating on others, okay? Human sneeze, that's just a thing. But I cannot, I'm just disgusted. I'm just grossed out that my body produced. Okay, bye. And I'm even more grossed out that somebody else's body produced. Like, if they do a big sneeze.
Yuck.
Also, I would probably never share a drink with you. Like, even if I've kissed you, I don't think that I would be okay sharing a drink. I'm a very sentimental person. My drink of choice when going out is wine. I am not a fan of soft drinks. I prefer salads without dressings. I find heels to be a lot more comfortable than flats. I don't really watch television. My food habits tend to be very obsessive. So I did struggle with food in the past. I mean, I had a video on that, but I don't know if it's still up. Anyway, it's not really regarding that, but I just feel like I'm a very obsessive person. So let's say I'm into sushi. I'm into sushi for a good 2 months, and that's all I will eat.
And that is all I will eat.
But then after those 2 months, I might just be like disgusted, repulsed by sushi, or just not really crave sushi and just be onto something else, and it will be only that food. Only that food. I absolutely hate math, and if you like math, I really, really respect that. I strive to be like that. I'm kidding, I don't. I don't strive to be like that. But I've always been very awful at math, and it's something I've accepted. I know that it's mind over matter, but I've just never gravitated toward wanting to even pick up a book that's about math. Okay. I believe in natural medicine, and I feel that actual medicine is poison to your body. I think there are a few exceptions, so don't come for me. I'm not saying like if you take a painkiller, you're the worst person ever, or I would never take a painkiller if I got into an accident. That's a little bit different, but I feel like food will heal your body.
The end. Goodbye.
My favorite season is winter, and I love the cold weather. I love mirrors. If you cannot tell, I have one here, and one there. This one usually isn't there, so forget about that one, but there. I think I just like glass as decoration or an accent to your home. I just feel like glass. It doesn't have to be a mirror necessarily, but mirror is glass, you know. So I just feel like it's very classy and elegant. Okay, I know that it's very obsessive behind me, but I'm just saying, if that was gone, I love mirrors, okay? Throughout my life, I've had so many different animals and pets as pets. So I've had like an iguana, I've had fish, I've had crabs, I've had starfish. Basically all the aquarium animals. Birds, parrots, dogs, cats. I've had a duck. Just been a foster mom. My favorite female artist is Lana Del Rey. Okay, I find black to be the classiest color. I love airports and traveling, so I feel like this is kind of contradicting what I said in the past about germs. Of course, airplanes make me want to vomit projectile style, but I do like the atmosphere of an airport, is what I mean. I just like it, you know, I just like it. And the airplane, I don't really know if I don't know, I like just the entire experience of traveling. I'm not sitting in an airport and I'm like, oh my gosh, like I have to wait for 5 hours? If I have to wait in an airport for 5, 6 hours, 7 hours, I'll be happy and I'll like learn the airport. I'll just have the time of my life. And then of course traveling, I'm just not even gonna be basic and discuss that, but you get it, okay, the entire experience. I always have to have my toes done. I mean, sometimes I'll let my nails get a little bit, like right now I just have a clay coat, but sometimes I'll let my nails get a little bit.
Oh, spooky.
But the toes will never be spooky because I always wear heels, so I can't afford to have a disgusting dagger looking toe, you know? But I will admit that I do not have perfect feet. My second toe is the longest thing I've ever seen in my life, and therefore there's only so much I can do for myself. I love Bloody Marys and I love tomato juice. I just love it so much. The feeling a Bloody Mary brings you is just like fire. So I'm actually very short and a lot of people think that I'm taller than I am. Well, actually, maybe that's just a myth and they don't, but I'm 5'1". I love taking risks and I just sometimes like will take a risk that I usually wouldn't do just to surprise myself and see what will happen. And I don't know if that's psycho or what that is, but sometimes I just want a little bit of an adventure in my life and I have no problem taking risks. Only TV series that I ever finished was Desperate Housewives. I absolutely love parrots. I think it may be one of my favorite animals just because it's the only animal that can talk back to you. And I don't care if they can't have a full-on conversation. They're the only animal that can talk back. Can a dog say hello?
No.
Can a cat say, you suck?
No.
Parrot can, and I love that. I think I'll always be a child at heart, and even now I feel like I'm very child. I mean, I think I have matured in certain aspects of my life earlier than usual, but I also think that I held on to certain childhood aspects. For instance, I played Webkins up until last year, and I think that I may even log in this year. Like, I just always feel like I'll be a child at heart. I never want the world to change me in a negative way, and I feel like that's very hard to control because you can't really control that if you've been hurt in life or people have messed you up or whatever. But I never want the world to change me to where I'm not a little bit naive. Like, I always want to be a little bit naive and a little bit free and never not trust people because somebody else betrayed my trust or made me afraid to trust somebody. Do you know what I mean? Like, I never want to, if somebody backstabs me in the back in a relationship now, I never want to take that moving forward. I always want to be how I always was in certain ways.
Bye.
I love spending time with myself. You know, if I have to spend the day with myself, supermarket, shopping by myself, run errands by myself, I'm fine with it. I love talking to myself, you know, just pretty much everything. When I was young, I always wanted very, very curly hair. I've never broken any bones. One time, I wanted to break my bone just because my friend had broken her bone. Okay, that sounds ridiculous, but my friend had broke her arm, and I loved that she had a cast. Like, she had a sling, like a sling and then a cast, and then she used to put things in her little sling, and I wanted to break my arm so badly because I wanted to put things in my sling too. And I tried to run into a tree and hit my arm, but nothing ever like came of that. I never broke my arm, and I just have very nice, strong bones, I think. Even despite my wrist being like bonish as hell and disgusting looking, I still think that I have strong bones for what they are, you know? Anyway, I've never broken a bone, bitch. But I think my long toe bone might break in half soon because I think I'm circulation to my toe is being cut off. Because the other day, I feel like for a week straight it's just been cold of the tip and I can't feel it really. So maybe I might break that bone soon.
Keep it posted.
I love. Let's say I'm at the store and somebody comes in with their wife, or a man comes in, and I'm like, oh, can I help you find anything? And he's like, no, just waiting on my wife. Like, that you're waiting on your wife. Like, I just love that. Like, I know that he should. Like, you don't get me wrong. If I was with someone and they didn't wait on me, I mean, I wouldn't like that. But I just love the idea of love. And if I see that love being displayed to children, I love that. Like, father-daughter love, mother-daughter, mother-son love. I just love the action of love with everything and just caring and kindness. I love that. And that sounds like I'm trying to be Gandhi, but I'm not. I love vegetables and fruits, and I've always loved them. And they are probably my favorite foods, honestly. Apart from salmon, I love seafood, but I love fruits and vegetables. And people think I'm lying and just trying to be healthy.
But I just am healthy, bitch.
Tedious. Oh, I love a tedious task. I love cleaning, and I mean, if I'm doing like cleaning and that's what I'm doing, I love doing it. If I'm like have like a bunch of things to do and I'm going between things, I get a little bit frustrated. But I love organizing. I love cleaning. I love just folding clothes, like all the little small things that you have to get done that you don't really want to get done. Most people don't. I love doing. Running errands, love that. Love tedious tasks. I love planning trips, and I love organization. So what I'm trying to say is, like, I don't only love the events and the outcomes and the finished results of life, like a party. Like, I love planning the party too. I don't just love going on the trip. I love planning the trip. I love not just planning a dinner date next week. Like, I love the idea of planning and writing it down. I love organization. So I don't just love the idea of a tedious task. I love that I wrote that I had to clean on Monday. So thank you so much for watching my video. I really appreciate you coming to my stream. Not my stream, my video. If you liked or didn't like the video, I hope that you can just like let me know with the thumbs up or thumbs down. If you didn't like it, put that thumb down, honey bunny. If you like it, put that thumb up. But just do something with the thumb, okay? Please. Also, I would appreciate if you can follow my Instagram and everything linked below, but if you don't want to, whatever. See you later, alligators. Adios, amigo. XOXO, Dana Marie.